All right, that's fine. It's been a wild day here right now. You can't make this stuff up. The unofficial start of summer, Victoria Day long weekend, traffic's going north, and we got half a dozen cows running up and down the highway. It was crazy, and you see the videos from that, the visual. We had officers, we got the owners of the cows, we got animal welfare here as well, just trying to figure out what to do with these creatures. They're scared, they're shocked, they're exhausted. It all started early this morning, apparently, when they got out of their corral. Apparently, they got spooked by weather, lightning, thunder, potentially. Not 100% sure on that, but around 2 o'clock is when they made their way over to the 400. And you can see the one cow just behind me here right now, which has finally found some shade and is taking a break. But they were running up and down the highway through construction zones, across the highways, into traffic. It really was crazy, and it's a pretty dangerous situation. These animals were charging officers, and they're huge, they're massive, and so obviously all the campers, the boats, the trailers, and everyone trying to get to the cottage, certainly got their eyes a load of distractions here when they came between Aurora Road. The cows made it up to King, and actually we're now at Canal Road. You can see the ridge, the vegetable gardens here behind me here in the Oak Ridges. It's been a very busy afternoon for the Aurora OPP here. Yeah, a wild afternoon, that is for sure. And we see that cow behind you sort of relaxing. Sergeant Schmidt, can you talk about the... Now it is. Yeah, now it is. Can you talk about the police work that is needed to safely corral these animals? We're not cowboys or cowgirls, or we're not trained in that experience. We're just trying to encourage them with our vehicles to keep moving one direction, but all of a sudden they change their mind and they're going the opposite direction. And I was standing out in front of the cow for a while, and they came running towards me, and I hit the concrete wall there pretty quickly to get away from them. But these cows were jumping right over those concrete walls, jumping through traffic, up and down through the grass, through the ditch. It was unbelievable. The farmers were here with ATVs or their cow trailers, trying to wrangle them up. We got 2 of them in the trailers, and there's still 4 outstanding. 3 of them are on the west side of the 400. Somewhere in the bush. We're actually trying to locate them. And this guy or girl here behind me. Sorry. Was just. Oh my goodness. Is just. Yeah, so there was quite the bit of action going on here in the field there just a second ago, and this cow is waiting for a little bit of relaxation, because they've been stressed out here for the last couple of hours and not knowing what's going on, trying to go back and forth. It's been a wild day on the 400. Sergeant Schmidt, did you guys really label one of the cows as being uncooperative? Yeah, this one right here. He was the one that I think even the farmer, he's getting up right now. You keep your eyes on him. Let me know if he comes. You may want to turn around. You can kind of make some noise and he's kind of on the move again. Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do there. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So what is that? Let me talk about the fact that you still have a couple of animals on the loose. You're looking for some of the cows. What is the night going to look like then, from an investigation and rescue standpoint, Sergeant? Well, yeah, that's the challenge. We're trying to locate them right now, and if they were to come back on the highway, particularly at night, it's like a moose or a deer. You don't see them until it's too late, and these are 1,000-pound, 2,000. I don't know how heavy these cows are. They're big beef cattle, and they would cause significant injury, damage. We could have tragedies here on the highway if a car was to plow into a cow on the highway. We actually have seen this in the past. It's not unprecedented, but I know the farmers are looking at their options right now to see what they want to do with this cow and how they're going to get it off of this private property and back to the farm where it belongs and get treated. So it's been certainly a wild Friday here. Nothing that I would have expected here. I'm looking for boats and trailers and campers and kids excited to go to the cottage going up north, but now we're dealing with lots of other issues. Yeah, what a crazy way to start the long weekend drive. Yeah, and all jokes aside, a very serious matter if, car. Got to make sure everybody's safe. OPP Sergeant Kerry Schmidt with the latest on the situation on the 400. We so appreciate this, and we'll talk soon.